2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Rich, how do you see this one shaking out?
When they last played, Xander had the edge, so I expect someone has something extra to prove out there this week.
Yes, well, I don't want to cop any flack for this one, but Xander's going to kill you softly all around the course. Looks like they've sliced this one, Rich. Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And that should secure the par on this one. He's in a share of third place. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
That is absolutely spot on.
From around 180 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That's frustrating. Putting for par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
For the par. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go in a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. That's some good golf right there. Around 110 yards to go. That was a beauty, right against the hole. And he's safely on the green.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, so close. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
That gets the job done. He's currently tied for 5th. And as we told, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415 breakout driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Not bad. And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
That's tidy. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey here.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that'll be a bogey. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 5th hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
That's an awful error. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well, that's a handy shot. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. Spot the top 5 on the line here. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5.
That was nice right there, you heard?
Just 2 shots back after that hole. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A bit wild on approach there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
A par putt awaits. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Oh, just missed. This is a bogey putt coming up. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous drive. However, you find the fairway, chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Lovely effort, that. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. Get excited. This could go in. Oh, that's a ripper. I will take that. Also into the top 5 now. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Well, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Even for the day. Currently tied for second. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for a bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. He's currently tied for 10th. As we begin the second 9, Rich, the back 9 starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side.
That's not the one he wanted. Sitting at 1 over in a share of 10th position. Oh, almost went in. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with their 4. Just 3 strokes back. How close was that to going down? And this one is for his par. Trailing by 4 strokes. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Great shot. Playing from around 210 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader. Going with the hybrid. That's not what they were looking for.
Not too sure what they hit there.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. He finds himself in a share of 8th. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. This would be a great up and down. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, nicely holed. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Another beautiful hole reached, this one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
This one might roll into the rough. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. A bit long on that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Just didn't drop. This one for bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his full and playing partner today.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.